So far in 2022, I have tested the Taylormade Stealth Driver, the Taylormade Stealth family of fairway woods, the Taylormade P Series irons, the Taylormade TP5 and TP5X ball, even the Taylormade Clear ladies range and the Taylormade Spider putters. I must admit, I owe Taylormade a huge apology because I'm yet to show you guys these. The kind of brand new for 2022 Taylormade raw high toe wedges. Guys, these got muddled up in a delivery and that is why I'm only just bringing you this review. What makes me feel even worse is these have got 4.5 to 5 stars in so many reviews across the internet, and I love testing wedges. Not only do I love testing them on my own, we also have the short game specialist with us. Chris, how are you?
Well, I'm fired up. I've took the cover off this, so James is not happy.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we might just show you. They come with a nice cover on, and then the faces are supposed to go raw. I actually saw on My Golf Spy that raw wedges don't get any more spin or any more friction, so that's just a look thing. So there's no real science there. But can we just say how good do they? Like, they look so good, don't they?
They do look very good, and again, if they do have that raw finish, again, that's something that a lot of people do like. I will be testing these over on my channel. Just comparing them, new grooves against older grooves. What's the difference? How much spin are they going to generate from different situations?
So guys, what we're going to do on this video, we're going to test these around the green here at Woolley Park Golf Club. It is winter, the ground is a little bit soggy and wet, and these could actually be the perfect clubs for this time of year. Guys, get in the comments below, let us know what wedges are you using. Were you fitted for your wedges? Did you just match your wedges up to your set, to your bag, to your cap, to your umbrella, to your towel? And do you think wedges are that important in your bag? Because we kind of know they are. We've actually been doing quite a few videos on our other channel, Get Good at Golf, regarding wedges, guys, so go and check them out. Interestingly, they never get the views. People would rather hit it further than hit it closer, which to me makes no sense at all. But let's see just how good these wedges are today.
Yeah, so a couple of things, guys. Into the winter, you've got to think we're not going to get as much spin, but these do have new grooves on them. These do have the ZTP raw groove design. Again, they're a little bit narrower, they are sharper and they are deeper. So again, in wet conditions, they are designed to work a little bit better. We are playing in the winter now, so that is what we're going to expect.
60.
James has the 60 out, which I also did see comes with a lot more options. Again, talking bounce and grind, it comes with different bounces on there, so you need to know your conditions, and we've talked about that on Get Good at Golf.
We've got 10-degree bounce here for the 60.
So let's see now, let's get one up there.
Oh, nice. That sat quick, didn't it?
So set very quick, new grooves, nice interaction there. So again, different ways the wedges is going to sit. I could easily put that up on the towel.
Oh, lovely. Right, guys, I know this is everyone's favourite bit when buying new clubs, so I will show you this. Look at that come off here. Ah, oh, what a time to be alive, Chris.
It never comes off in one, does it?
No, but that's off and then that's off, and then I'm that guy when I get a new car, I leave, like, you know, like the screen wrap on and stuff.
Well, you've got a new car.
I've got a new car,
I've not seen the screen wrap on it.
Alright.
I've not been in it, to be honest, so I don't know how I would have.
Someone did take it off, actually, quite upsetting. Now, I must say, I absolutely love the look of the full face scoring lines, or the full face grooves, you could say. Taylormade, I actually had a little bit of a ding-dong with Taylormade once about the older versions of these, because the faces do mark up very, very quickly. Their response to that was, yes, James, they are designed to mark up quickly, and then once you've used them quite a few times, you have a nice characteristic looking wedge. Guys, another thing that I owe Taylormade a second apology for, 2 apologies in one video. Look at those faces. So I actually called them out for the previous high toe wedges, saying the faces shouldn't scuff up that easily, and fair play to them, because we've hit loads of bunker shots with that club. It still looks good as new, good enough for Chris to go and test out these grooves over on his channel. And obviously these are raw, so they are designed to rust. Oh, Chris, I've nipped that. That stopped on an absolute sixpence. And if you look here, guys, Chris is going to bring the camera over, you can see. So Chris took a little bit of a divot there, which is perfectly fine to do with a wedge. I just kind of bruised that surface a bit. Really, really enjoyed that and really engaged that bounce here. So that's something which I really enjoy that you can do with a wedge. This is a lob wedge, it is a 60 degree. You'll notice that didn't go over head height, it was a nice low shot. Can we play a nice high one now? Move the ball forward, present more loft to it. Come back.
Oh, he went for a low spinner.
That wasn't exactly what I wanted, Chris. We'll go again. The wedges are only as good as the pile. It is coming back though, if you'd like to just show them. Anyway. There. They are sitting on a dime. There's one ball left, Chris. I'm going to let you come and have a go with the lob wedge.
So again guys, it comes down to obviously how does it look down at the golf ball. Again, these grooves gives it a little bit more versatility, so we can play a variety of shots. If you open it up, we're catching a few more grooves, and that was the design behind these full face grooves, is that when we're playing out the little shots around the green, when we're trying to open it up, when the ball might be sliding more across the face, then we're going to get a better control on our spin and be able to know what it's going to do.
Oh, lovely. See, even that was a little bit heavy. Because the bounce was there though, it's really served you well, hasn't
exactly.
it?
10 degrees of bounce, not the biggest bounce you can get. You can get a wide sole with 15 degrees of bounce on here, but it's done the job there. Not the best stroke, the best swing that I put on there, but I get away with it. I've got to put, and that's where you need to get fitted for these wedges.
What's going to make you all feel better is this one's coming off in one as well. Oh, you what?
James has just prepped that behind the camera for 5 minutes.
Now, really interestingly guys, I've never had high toe wedges in the bag for a prolonged period of time. I used to have the mill grind wedges in the bag for a little bit, the ones with the rusty faces that Tiger Woods used. I absolutely love those. In fact, you've still got my Tiger Woods wedge, I think, have you?
I do. That's what I'm going to compare this against, because that's a couple of years old now, or a year old.
And you've used it in lessons all year round, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's rusted, it's been well used, so will it obviously have a massive effect on the spin we're going to generate? So let's get a couple of lies.
I find it interesting, because when we talk spin with new wedges, are we talking about trying to get spin from here to stop it? I'll play a shot that I just played recently with my fairly old Vokey. In fact, I played it about half an hour ago to beat you, Chris, if you remember.
I don't remember that. No.
That sat down lovely though. Or are you thinking spin from full shots from 100 yards with the 52 to try and get it even closer, where most people, it goes further away from the flag because you finish short?
Yeah, that's it, and it's spinning back. We want to think about these kind of shots we're working on, landing angle. It's going to be a longer shots, but even around the edge of the green you might get a little bit of check, but the amount of people that get check, again, me and James don't consistently get check. We wouldn't rely on that. We're just trying to play a shot with a landing angle. We know how it's pretty much going to run out, and that's the same as what I'm going to do
for yourself,
here.
son. I'm sending it aerial.
I am, but I'm going to show the versatility of this.
Oh, go on then. Oh, 52.
52, 9 degrees of bounce. Again, it's a club here that you can still use. We can still get the landing angle. I'm going to get that nice and open, present plenty of loft there, and you'll see the 52 can do the job just as good as any. Lofted there, still got the forwards. That
like if people haven't seen where that's finished, that I might have got a handful of wedges.
I'll just go and move the flag.
Yeah, so go and move it out, mate. While you're doing that, show us the groove lines on the 52 because it's not full face.
No.
What's the reasoning for that?
Again, not full face. You're probably going to use it less around the green, so you're not going to be probably using it for as many shots as that. You still can use it for that shot, but the reason it is for there is because in bunkers you'll be opening it up more. Potentially in the thick rough you'll be opening those clubs up more than you will with this. This will be for more fuller shots, but you can still use it, as we've just seen, to knock it in.
Right, follow that one, Chris.
Correct. So what have you gone?
What do you think I've gone?
60.
I have gone 60. I was going to double bluff you, but I haven't done. So I'm going to use those full face scoring lines. I love how when you open it up and lower the handle, you'll see how that it kind of sits really flat. That's to do with the lie angle there. I think Taylormade have really put a lot of effort into that. Sometimes the toe sticks really up in the air, but it doesn't do that. That's a great way of getting more loft to it. Not that you need more loft than a 60, Chris, I'm sorry, I know, but for me, I like to do that and just kind of really get the ball going up in the air there. And for me, that's the way I would play that shot. You see how that landed and then came back just a tiny bit. I think it's great to be able to play a shot with, if I go 56 and go again, this is really showing how versatile these wedges are as well. If I think of one word when I want to buy a new wedge that it has to have, versatility is key. Yes, you're going to buy different grind options, different loft options and different bounce options, but as long as you've got one versatile wedge in there, generally, you're not too worried about shots like this. That's 56, and the new grooves are really just stopping that nicely. If I play that square-faced, even with a 56, I can still get it over the bunker nicely, and then the grooves are going to stop it like that. Square-faced with a 60, this is where you have to think, do I really have to open this face up, or can I just play a nice normal chip and match Chris with a hole out? So we've tested 56 and 60 kind of on a few different locations. Probably that is where you would be playing the most lofted clubs from. Let's jump in a bunker, let's mess these faces up, because that is what they're designed to do. And then we'll finish off with the gap wedge and see just how much spin we can get from down a bit further away. Right guys, so as you all know on this channel, I love using a 60-degree wedge. For me, this is the perfect location. You can see we're short-sided, you can see we need lots of loft to get the landing angle and hopefully the spin. So I'm going to have 2 shots out of this bunker. Chris, you can have 2 as well, but you're going to go 56, I'm going to go 60. You would use 56 here, am I right?
Correct.
Right, I'm just going to rough the sand up a bit because it is winter and it rained last night, so give myself just a normal lie within a bunker. What would tour average be out of here?
Yeah, from here you're probably looking inside 4 feet. Yep. So short-sided, only around about 5 yards, 6 yards to the flag.
My bunker play is probably the strongest part of my game, isn't it?
It is.
Note how low that came out, even though I have plenty of loft in there.
Yeah, so someone would say that was a bit of a duff and run, but...
Do you want a high one then?
Yeah, let's hit in the ground before. There you go. That's what the fans have come to see.
Now, for me, the bounce there through the sand was, I could say a dirty word, but it's a family channel. It was really, really nice. And again, I do owe Taylormade an apology for not testing these sooner, because that felt really good. What do you say, Chris? 4 feet tour average, yeah?
I did, yeah. You're inside that, but you have been playing well out of it.
So nice. I'm going to leave that there. You know what? We're having a trip to America soon, and these might well make the plane, Chris.
Famous last words. Right, so 56 again, we can open this nicely up. We can still play this kind of shot nice and wide, play it nice and soft.
It's not a bad shot.
Ran out a little bit.
Not again. Oh. Well guys, at least James has won that round. Let's play a couple of shots. Let's see how much spin we can generate with this 52 degree, because we all know that is how people determine if I'm going to buy a wedge. Does it spin or not? Chris is battling a few leaves. Oh. Oh, I thought that would grab. Was that a bit thin?
No, I caught that very well, to be honest.
Didn't spin on him.
That's got to.
Yeah, that one grabbed a bit. But again, that's short, so that just shows how difficult it is to actually get some spin and make it help you as well. So easy to get some spin, but it's difficult to get spin and make it go the right distance.
That's played.
See, I thought that would have some on, to be fair.
I did check on the second bounce, but again, you see how aggressive James is having to play that around there. Probably the shot for this might have been the 56. It'd come out a little bit higher, maybe with a little bit more spin. So that's where you get around the greens and you start to test that. Again, did certainly have some grab on that, so I think that is the leader in the clubhouse. This one doesn't count anyway, but James is going to hit another one. And it's lucky he didn't, because it was a bit of a Damien.
No, that was good actually. It was landing angle as well. So guys, get in the comments below, who do you think won that round? I mean, personally, I think I may have taken it, but guys, I owe a huge apology to Taylormade and to you guys for not bringing you these sooner. I'll make sure that I check deliveries and where they go next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do smash that subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video. Go and check out Get Good at Golf if you want daily golf tips to help you get better at golf one day at a time. And apart from that, can we go to America now because I'm cold? See you tomorrow.